Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is a quick preview of Trader's Toolbox. When you open Trader's Toolbox, you have a number of panels. You've got the signal panel, you've got the active news panel, you've got the EA settings panel, you've got the EA profit and loss panel, you've got the on-chart display panel, that's for all your indicators, you've got the manual trade action panel, you've got your current tickets on the asset panel, you've got the accounts panel. Each one of these panels can be tucked away by clicking the side to remove clutter off your screen, just like that, and like so. Also, the panels each are color coded to the signal type. So in this case it's a hold signal, so it's yellow. If it's a buy signal, overall buy signal is green. If it's an overall sell signal, it'll be red, and when you tuck it away you can still see the actual signal on the side panel while it's tucked away. The signal panel gives you an aggregate signal from all 19 different signals. Yeah, you've got Heikin-Ashi, candle patterns, Ichimitsu, ADX, exponential moving averages, MACD, Chaikin oscillator, RSI, stochastic, CCI oscillator, IMI, SROC, momentum indicator, awesome oscillator, Bollinger Bands, standard pivot, Fibonacci retracements, zigzag, and the news forecast. Each one of these are biased, which you can bias in your setting to bias it against the other signals for your overall signals. Also, there's an auto bias option which is selected by default. Depending on the strength of the signal, each signal will be biased individually. Each one of these can be switched off one by one by just clicking on it. You can turn off each one of the signals. So what would be left is the aggregate of the not disabled signals. You'll see in brackets there it has the time frame of which this is set to. You can set it to a standard time frame, or you can set it to the current time frame. So when you switch time frames, it will change the indicators depending on the time frame. But if you don't want that, you can set it in the settings to just 5 minutes, and you can still switch time frames, but it will remain with the 5-minute time frame. Above the signal panel, you'll see there's 3 different options here to set your mode of interaction. You've got stop loss manager mode, which manages your stops. You've got indicator mode, which is just for analysis. And then you've got your auto trade mode, which I won't switch on for now because this is a live account, but that will do auto trading for you depending on your settings and whatever you got enabled in the signals block. Next block over here, it's all the current news that are up and coming. You'll see there's a countdown timer directly after each one. Yellow for a medium impact, red for large impact, gray for small impact, and blue for non-economic. You'll see also the lines of the news are also presented on the chart. Those can be switched off on the toggle panel. When the news event has passed, these will disappear, but those settings can be changed in the settings. The next panel is the EA settings. So this basically, based on your EA settings, will show you your entry, your take profit, what type of profit you will be with that take profit, the volume. So this takes into account your money management setting, your take profit and stop loss settings that you've set in the settings. So this is the overall settings based on a long position. The next is your overall profit and loss. So it'll show you your profit and loss for the last order, the last close order, accumulated open positions on the symbol, today's profit and loss, yesterday, 7 days, 30 days, last 60 days, last 90 days. If you click on the header of this panel, you'll be able to switch between different profit and loss types. So if you click once, you'll show all your profit and loss from the EA for the last 90 days. If you click again, then it'll be all your profit and loss that's on the Euro USD, not just including the EA trades. And if you click it one more time, you'll get all profit and loss on all assets. That's the different modes of the profit and loss panel. So we can tuck those away now. The next panel is where you can switch on and off your different indicators. So I'll just turn everything off for now. You've got zigzag. So this is to turn on your swing indicator. Each one of these blue and purple lines are the last swing highs and swing lows, so you can see support and resistance levels. Also on the zigzag you also have a reflection level here. This is in anticipated reflection should the price change direction at the velocity it was going to that point. Now we're going to switch that off. You also can switch between your Hakanashi candles or your normal candles with one click there. Moving averages, you've got 6 different moving averages, all customizable in the settings. You can switch those on and off there. Then you've got Ichimoku cloud, you can switch on and off there, one click off. Fibonacci retracement. So this basically will show you Fibonacci retracement levels depending on the trend. If you've got a higher high and a higher low, it will show the Fibonacci retracement as an extension rather than a retracement. If it's a higher low and a higher high, it would show the opposite direction. But you can play around with that and have a look how that works. So that's Fibonacci levels. And you've got Bollinger Bands, which are actually not the whole band, but just the current support and resistance levels. And then we've got pivot points. The pivot points is a standard day pivot. Not reliant on your current time frame. You can change this by double tap clicking on it. It'll switch between Camarilla, Fibonacci and Woody pivots, and also different time frames from a day time frame to a weekly and a month there. I've only used the large time frames because I found them most relevant. And then you can also turn on your economic news markers, and when you scroll over them, it'll give you more information on the economic news. So the next dialog would be your manual trade actions. So over here you can buy and sell. When you click buy, sell or hedge, either or of these will buy or sell or hedge based on the current stop loss settings in your EA. So if it's the last swing point and you buy, it would be there and you would sell up there. Or if you sell the last swing point, your stop loss will be there and it will buy with your risk at 2%. So it automatically calculates your risk. You can also close all orders from this dialog. If you want to change your money management from a percentage, if you click on risk, you can change to lots and put how many lots you would like instead. Or you click again, you can put the amount you are willing to lose in there. It makes it more simple for doing one-click trades. When you hit the close all button, it'll ask you if you want to close the current asset only or if you want to close all assets, and you'll be able to close all with one click. The next dialog, this will every 5 seconds will scroll through all the tickets relating to this asset and show you the statistics on each ticket. And finally you got your account block, which shows you your account, your balance, your current leverage, the asset sector, industry, your base currency exchange rate, quote currency exchange rate, your amount of free margin and available credit. So that is, in a nutshell, is the Traders Toolbox EA interface. Thank you for having a look at our tutorial. We hope you enjoy Traders Toolbox and hope to see more of you.